I don't even know where you could take that.
I don't even, dude. I come up with the most random ones here on the Kansai Collective. You guys know where to find us. We are coming in. This is episode 4. We're up to 4, man. We've decided that originally we were gonna do 2 a month, but yeah, that sucks. Why would we do 2 a month? We have content for years. Hopefully we don't just run out of content. That would suck. But as always, the Kansai Collective. It's Asa Questenberry. Joined with me, my man
Zane, live in Kansai, baby.
In Kansai, Osaka, Japan. Coming to you always from the W station found here in Shinsaibashi. Check it out. If you guys are in town, you want a place to drink, place to study, place to stay here at W station.
And you know what's so crazy? Me and Asa are both from America, right? And
whoa. We're from America. Crazy stuff. But what are you going with here?
Yeah, you know, Japan and America, very, very different places. So, nah.
Totally different.
Yeah, so.
But totally similar.
Oh, really?
Hot take. We'll talk about another day. But so what are we doing today? What are we talking about?
All right. Yeah, let's talk about some differences. Let's talk about, you know, like when we first came to Japan, what differences did you notice right away from that from America?
Okay.
And for me, you know, I got off the plane, Osaka, you feel me, Kansai Airport, and I'm like, oh man, I need to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom and I'm like, yo, these bathrooms are super clean,
sparkly, shiny, clean.
Yo, I don't know about you, bro, like in Delaware, but like when I was in New York, man, you go to any public place, you feel me?
Not sparkly clean.
Oh my God, yo, smells that you didn't even think existed.
To all my Japanese friends that want to visit New York, you should do it, but it's not the cleanest place.
Yes, so like, right off the airport, getting to the airport, I had this good vision, like imagery of like the bathrooms. But then you even go like to the convenience stores. Oh, Subways too.
I mean, compared to the New York subway, compared to the Brooklyn line, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the difference is impeccable. I mean, it is. You could eat off the subway floors. Don't eat off the subway floors, but the point is, it's very clean. Japan is an arguably very clean place. Difference number 1 is clean.
Yeah. Another difference, what I noticed is the food quality. You feel me? Like, you know, we got McDonald's, right? Yo, this is crazy. So I remember like one of my first times going to McDonald's.
In Japan?
Yeah, in Japan. And, you know, it was like 1 o'clock at night. You feel me? And I pull up. And the lady is like, "Irashaimase," like, you know, saying like, "Welcome,
come into our store, welcome."
You know, and it's 1 o'clock at night, and I'm thinking like in America, people would be upset that you came to their store.
Like, damn, this man is making me work right now. I was watching a YouTube video and I'm pissed.
And yo, I was so like shocked, right? But then, you know, order my food, open the bag. The fries were hot, just how you want them, yo, like freshly made. And yo, the burgers, whatever I ordered, I don't really remember what I ordered, but man, it was good. Yo, yeah, it left an impression on me. And yo, McDonald's, yeah, just super different, but overall quality as well. Convenience store, there's like, to me, there's like a level of like everybody gets the same quality of food, but you know what I'm saying, you do pay extra money. Most likely, I would say about 95%, the quality also goes up with the food and the experience. You know what I'm saying?
So food and cleanliness, good choices, man. I will say good choices. I can agree. The convenience store food is, I mean, you can live off it. Arguably.
Right,
so I did live off it. My first couple months in Japan, I lived off convenience store food. You can do it. It's not that expensive, and it's rather decent
what
meals.
Was your favorite thing to get from the convenience store?
Oh, tuna mayo, onigiri from Lawson's. I want to, you know, please hit us up, Lawson's. I love you guys. You guys basically fed me. Lawson's is one of the convenience stores here. And onigiri is rice with something stuffed in the center of it.
Yeah.
wrapped in seaweed.
Oh,
It's a
fuck.
rice ball.
Yeah.
I would eat like
That's
3 of those
so
a
crazy
day.
because like now you bring that up. I'm like, yo, now there's a few different convenience stores, right? And they all have their own little personality.
Okay.
I'm a Lawson guy too. You feel me?
Lawson's.
They got like a 7-Eleven type thing as well, and then they got Family Mart. You
Lawson's.
know, yeah,
Big Lawson's fan.
yeah, they got certain foods, and yeah, Lawson is definitely one of my top convenience
So
stores.
I got a funny story. You're talking about food, right? Talking about Lawson's. So my first month in Japan was August 2018 into September 2018. Now, if you know anything about Kansai region in that time, Kansai region got hit by the biggest typhoon it's had in like 30 years, to the point where this typhoon took a tanker in the Bay of Osaka and pushed it into the bridge connecting to the airport and like destroyed part of the bridge. It was gnarly. However, I didn't realize it was gonna be so wicked, and because also my Japanese friends were like, typhoons, we get those all the time.
Right.
So I'm in my apartment. And the problem when you first come out here, if you get stuck in one of these little like box apartments, is you usually don't have substantial cooking space. You can get a microwave. Me and that microwave were tight. We were good friends. But anyway, so the point is, it's like I had worked. I think I was working at a nightclub at the time. I would teach, and I'd go to the nightclub.
Wow.
And I would just be like the token gaijin to be like, come in. Yeah, it was weird. But I came back and I slept that whole next day, and I woke up at like 3, and the typhoon was like on the way. Like I think I woke up because like the lights were flickering. I was like, oh, this isn't good. And I'm starving. Like I just woken up.
Right.
Open my fridge, and as any young bachelor in Japan, there's nothing. The fridge is empty. I have like a water bottle. And I'm like, oh God, I'm so screwed right now. I got no food. The grocery stores are definitely closed. Like work was canceled that day. I couldn't teach because the typhoon was coming. I go outside. I put on my rain jacket. I'm like, this sucks. And I look around. There's not a soul. There's like potted plants flying. It was crazy. And to the right is a Lawson's.
Dun da da da.
Dun da da da. It was like the light at the end of the tunnel. Lights are on. Full. I mean, like the rain is sideways at this point.
Yeah.
Like the sign in front of the Lawson is shaking. I go in there. Sure enough, 2 little obachan, 2 little grandmas. Irashaimase. I'm like, there's a typhoon outside. You guys are you being paid to work right now, or?
Yeah.
So that was I think a big difference. American Japan, commitment to service.
Yes.
Man, like they're like there could be an earthquake, and as long as that earthquake doesn't collapse our building, I will be here to sell you onigiri.
That's a fact. Like you touching into that, right? Usually you go into a convenience store in America, and I don't remember, but like
it's
the
never
cashier,
a good experience.
They never say hello. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, no matter what area you go to in Japan, they're going to greet you.
They're gonna say, "What's up?"
You know what I'm saying?
The best is if you go there on the late night when they're stocking the shelves. You might have 3 people working. You get a little chorus because the people in the stocking the shelves, they don't know you're there. But the person in the front desk, he irashaimase, and they're like, irashaimase, irashaimase. You hear it all around you. You're like, thank you guys. Let me support your business. So, okay. Cleanliness, food quality, commitment to service, definitely some big differences. I think for me, man, I think the thing you notice, or the biggest thing I notice at least, being an American and living in Japan is interesting because arguably speaking, in my opinion, we get to experience 2 sides of democracy.
Right.
They're both democratic countries, but can be very different despite both being democratic. But I think that manifests most in the cultural sense of Japan as a community-focused culture, right? And it's common, you don't need to live here to know that it's written in all the textbooks, but you see it everywhere, man. And it like permeates into so much different types of just interactions in Japan, where the focus is you cannot inconvenience someone else. Where in America, we're so worried like don't inconvenience me, right?
Right.
So it's the me versus we culture that you experience here, especially being an American here in Japan.
So yeah, let me touch on how when I first came to Japan, and we had a party at my
parties when you first came to Japan.
Well, my
I
job.
didn't have friends for like a year.
Well, my job, because right, it was the start of the new year, April.
Okay.
We had a little party, right, and the party's winding down, and in America, the person's house, whose it is, right, they just clean everything, right. But when the party ended, everybody just started helping and cleaning, the place that we used for the party. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, that everybody
you guys must really like this guy.
Yeah, like, you had the mentality to be like, okay, everybody, let's clean up. And nobody, like, BS'd. Yes, like.
Everyone cleaning. Every single person is committed to helping.
And I was like, yo, that's wild. You
would never see that. If you got some really good friends, I know some of you guys back in Delaware, I had to force you to clean up after our parties. But
yeah, right.
The real ones will help you. But in Japan, man, it's that community sense, right? Like, and I think I've never worked in any of the public school systems, but Japan is unique in the sense that at the end of a school day, the students clean the school.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And no way. I remember teaching some of my students when I was a teacher that we had a janitor and cleaning staff. And they're like,
right.
What? Why do you need cleaning staff? I'm like, people to clean. They're like, you don't clean? Like, no.
Yeah.
And it blows people's minds here because you commit, you help, right? You help your group.
Not only that, the cleaning, but also when you have lunch, the kids serve lunch to each other.
Oh,
yeah, so
I didn't know that.
They get into like a service line. Someone's serving the rice, someone's serving the fish, someone's giving the milk. And then and then after that everybody cleans up. Yeah, it's very different.
Community sense, right?
Yeah.
But we can go on forever about the differences in Japan,
That's a fact.
in America, and we will. We might even get some Brits on here. Hear the difference between British culture and Japan. We can get spicy. We can change it up.
Spicy vibes.
Spicy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode. As always, thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, W Station, providing us this wonderful location to film, provide you guys some of the content. Thank you, DroneX Global, providing the equipment. Check out both their Instagrams and websites, guys. You can find them www.wstation.com and www.dronexglobal.com. They might be in Japanese, so you might struggle reading them, but check them out. See what they're about. And we will catch you guys next time. Oh, wait. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Peace. Spicy.